Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'm pleased to bring you my new walkthrough of Star Fox Zero, a game that a lot of people had reasonably high hopes for, but ended up mostly being let down. Is this truly the Star Fox game we deserve? Well, we're here to find out. Now, for a number of reasons, this is mostly going to be in the same vein as the 3DS walkthrough I did several years back, and we'll cover most of the modes a bit later. For now, let's go ahead and get started.
Entering Corneria's orbit.
It's been too long.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble down there.
Urgent message from General Pepper.
Star Fox, do you read me? We're under attack from Andross's army. We need your help immediately.
Guess we'll have to save the sightseeing for another time.
Oh, clever.
Check your G diffuser system.
So is any of this feeling a little familiar to you guys yet?
Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Slippy here. I'm okay.
Keep your reticle calibrated, Fox.
Oh, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Jesus, Falco.
All right, boys. Let's rock and roll. Open the wings.
Alright, you guys, let's get started with Corneria City. We have a couple of objectives to undertake, and that includes, but is not limited to, saving our beloved General Pepper from his lavish penthouse suite. But along the way, we are going to attempt to destroy as many things as possible, and as very many clusters as possible. In keeping with previous games' tradition, if we accomplish certain tasks and clear levels in a particular fashion... Well, thank you for that sound advice there, Peppy. I never would have taken it had you not said that before. Yeah, we'll be able to get gold medals, and earning them changes from level to level, but there will be 5 in each, and one of them will usually have you destroying vast amounts of enemy ships.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Oh, really? What were we doing a minute ago?
Slippy, get back here.
And of course, here we got Slippy being a renegade. He always gets into trouble. But, yeah.
Grab it if you need to refill your...
Oh, thank you. You don't say. So we have most of our old moves intact, such as the somersault, which is awesome. And we also have the barrel roll. And, oh, Jesus, Slippy. Why do you have to be destroying the infrastructure of the entire city? We are essentially the menaces of the universe. That would be Team Star Fox. So one of the biggest pieces of advice I could give would just be to play the level over and over and see where enemies spawn. The more you can destroy in a group together, then the more points you'll get, which is nice. And for the most part, this game is virtually unchanged.
I'm being chased.
Aside from that, oh my god. Oh god, because obviously I'm falling so far behind in the ranks to the likes of you, Slippy. So it looks like we have ourselves the powered up R-Wing, which actually is very nice in this game. It's kind of surprising. And under this waterfall, we have our first instance of a gold ring that has a medal in it. There's going to be 3 of them in this level, and once we collect all of them, then not only will we get an extended life meter, but we will be able to get a gold medal. So that's nice. That asshole had one concealed over there, so we're going to head over here and just, you know, take our time. We'll just continue on our merry way through the destruction of our fair, beloved capital of this world. A nice little... there we go. Oh, God, that's so satisfying. I don't know why you have to bother flicking. It seems much less useful that way, but that's alright. So we'll collect that, and off in the distance, you'll notice...
We're taking the coastline. Keep up if you can.
Oh, okay, good luck with that. I don't know why you would need me to go over there if you were already planning on it, so we'll come back later. Unfortunately, this is something that's kind of a thing in this game, and you have to revisit certain levels in order to experience them slightly differently, so just keep that in mind. So we'll head through this watery ravine, and my gamepad is freaking out. Uh-oh. I really hope I don't lose footage here. That would be really unfortunate.
Should we say hello?
I guess. I mean...
Let's take the back way.
Alright, whatever you say, Mr. Lombardi. I'm glad I'm coming up the rear for you, good friend. And wow, I actually got 200. That's really good. I've never gotten that high before. I guess, whatever your definition of alright is.
The tower's in bad shape.
Yeah, well, so is the rest of the city, Slippy. Jesus.
Star Fox, I'm glad you made it. I'm holed up on the top floor. You must help.
Why didn't you try to escape sooner? Great. So the infamous all-range mode as we enter Phase 2, which will reset our score counter. And it's not too bad.
Think you can take down 10 of them, Fox?
10 more than I already have? Sure, I guess. So these guys are really easy to take out. You'll notice I'm getting extra hits by destroying their ships by shooting them after they've already been shot down. So that's actually a really good way to get more points during certain phases.
Down that many already?
Dude, are you worried about this particular vantage point?
Get greedy, Fox.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your kills. What? Who are you asking, Slippy? Alright.
Own target, Fox.
Yeah. If anything, these guys talk way more in this game. Alright, so...
Let's go get 'em.
Oh, Jesus, Slippy.
Let him go, Slip. We're not done here just yet.
Not quite. But we can still get them as they're running with their tail in between their legs. And, just in case... There.
Containers are opening.
Okay.
We're in deep trouble if they reach the tower.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to stop them from doing that. Am I right? And considering their weak points are directly on top of their bodies in flashing red, I don't think it will be that difficult.
We're sharper now, bad, Fox.
Oh, thank you. That sounded really, I don't know, condescending. So, thank you.
Yeah, Starbucks really cleans up.
Okay, cool your jets, Slippy. We're not done yet.
There's more coming from the shore. Watch out.
Well,
Yes, where? Go, Fox.
way to go, Fox! Jesus, that sounded just too excited. Yeah, but these spiders are really easy to defeat, and it really tries to take advantage of the gamepad gyro motion controls, which are surprisingly decent in this game.
Motion control.
Yeah, alright, I heard you the first time.
Yes, where? Go, Fox.
Jesus, these guys talk so much in this game, it's absurd. Alright, but we have to make sure we destroy these before they get to the top of the tower, not difficult by any stretch of the imagination, and while we're here, you can always come back and collect this at any other point, because I don't think there's a single level in this game where you can collect every gold medal in a single run. But if you head inside of this container and you're good enough, there we go.
Use your motion control to target enemy weak
So there's nothing that really indicates that that's there.
Those creeps off the tower.
Alright, I will. There we go.
Pass those crawlers before they get to Pepper.
Well, you know, I could probably help if you know, helped. But there's phase 2,
I think we got 'em all.
and we didn't do too bad.
Star Fox, we are once more in your debt.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't say the same about
Hey,
Corneria.
something's coming from above. I'll squash you like the insects you are. Target mode engaged. Let's take down that enemy ship.
Alright, so here we have Andrasa, a very ambiguous name, if I say so myself.
Analyze.
Now, there are two different ways that we can destroy this creature, and in order to fully utilize Corneria and all of its exploits, we are going to have to beat this the alternate way first. So, you would think just destroying all of the satellites here, or all of the tractor beams, would be good. Yes, we're going to have to do that, and I would like to get as many hits as possible. Not intentionally, but I guess that's just a byproduct. And our main objective here is to actually head inside before destroying all of the tractor beams. And by doing that, well, check it out. So, we have unlocked the walker, and he's kind of unusual to use, but not bad if you want to traverse small areas like this. Oh, well, excuse me. Okay, so let's destroy all of the painfully obvious weak points. It's really easy to dodge in this thing, and he works almost exactly as you would expect, so it's not bad. I just kind of feel like I'm playing Metroid right now. But by destroying all of these, we make our escape, and we beat the level.
My Emperor, I failed you.
Well, that's too bad. How are you still alive? How, what? Oh, with that, mission accomplished. And by completing that, we got ourselves a medal.
We're heading out. All aircraft report. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
You did it! That was a close one.
You're becoming more like your father.
I guess that's a compliment. Thank you so much. But there's Corneria. And I think we actually got... Yeah, we did. So depending on how much damage our allies took, we will get an additional number of points. And since that brought us above 300, we get another gold medal. So that actually works out fantastically in our favor. And these stay saved with us throughout the entire game. Now that we've unlocked the Walker bipedal assault vehicle, we can return here and take an alternate route. So I guess we'll go ahead and probably do that in just a moment. Alright, here we are once again. There's a couple of places where this comes in handy, but for the most part you don't have to concern yourself too much with it. You only need it to unlock certain areas. Alright, well, now that I'm in a tiny-ass walker that I just learned how to use by a tutorial manual given to me by Rob, we can step on this really inconspicuous switch over here, and this is all you really need to do in order to head over here and get your 4th medal, or I guess 3rd, depending on what order you did it in. So, oh, okay. So we have an ally here that we need to help, and, well, I'm trying to shoot these things off of you. That's kind of the idea here. And this doesn't really do anything. I almost want to say this gives you less points than heading the normal path, but I think you might advantage from coming this way a little bit, so we're gonna go save our buddy here, and make sure he gets out of the scot-free. Well, it was only my patriotic duty for happening to stumble across you getting invaded by those strange creatures, and you just disappeared into nothing. That's fine, too. So essentially the rest of the stage is exactly the same, although there is still the regular way that you're expected to beat the boss, which surprisingly actually gives you more points than going inside and destroying the core, which I thought is kind of strange, but that's okay. I guess I'll probably have to show that, but we had to go in there in order to actually, you know, get the walker unlocked, so kind of weird how they played it out that way. Anyways, this will take us to the same spot.
Tower's in bad shape.
Oh, yeah, you don't say. The entire city's in ruin.
I'm glad you made it. I'm holed up on the top floor.
Alright, I'll meet you guys in another moment, I guess.
Go find your own target, Fox!
Let's take down that enemy ship.
Let's take down that enemy asshole indeed. So this time, instead of going inside of the ship, we are going to need to take out the entirety of the outside and just destroy all of these satellite weaponry tractor beam things. So it's not really all that difficult, it's just kind of navigating is a little bit on the sketchy side. So let's head down here and destroy the other two. It's a really easy boss fight. Most of them are, but it's some of the alternate ones that might get you, and I didn't kill that one. That's alright. I kind of want to get more points here. I got a lot in Phase 2 compared to last time, and wow, I looked up at my TV and there was just like a giant thing of red there. That was weird. But with that, there we have it.
Curse you, Star Fox! I'll get you next time!
Well, if you say so. I have a hard time believing that. But we've won again. Hooray. This time the way game developers intended to do it the first time, because we only got mission complete. And as we know, that's the mission status for losers. So, damn it.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
They're right behind you, Fox.
I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Obviously.
You did it! That was a close one.
You're becoming more like your father.
Yeah, I don't really find that very endearing anymore, Peppy, but thank you so much. Oh, and what's weird, I think I actually got more points on that run, not trying to get a high score. Yeah, because I got 79 in the second round, and then those extras, ooh. So I think, yeah, I beat it by 2 points. It's kind of amazing. So that is all 5 gold medals for Corneria finished and done. I know a couple in the future that would probably give me a little bit of trouble, but for the most part, I'll just try and tell you how to do it. And that way, if I suck, then at least I have that for me. Whew. And as we reach the outer vastness of deep dark space, it looks like we've unlocked a new mission in the training area for having collected 5 medals. So that's pretty decent. We'll explore that at a later date, but ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're going to take on Sector Alpha and deal with all of that nonsense, because if you guys don't start seeing a recurring trend here between this game and, you know, previous games that are similarly titled, then I'm afraid there's no hope for you. Hope to see you guys next time.